Inhumans are going to find us up here. Are we supposed to follow our king and remain as silent as he is?
You're talking about betraying your brother. You're talking about treason.
What I'm talking about is freedom. Freedom for all Inhumans.
Hey YouTubers, this is GuyGuess75 again, and let's take a quick look at what we saw in that leaked trailer. So if we check out the first part of the trailer, let's talk about the guy that we've been hearing since the first teaser, and that is Maximus. So he's played by Iron Rion, also known as the bad guy from Game of Thrones, super sick psychopath, pretty appropriate though, Maximus the Mad, and the Mad Ramsay Bolton. And I have a feeling he's gonna be a large part of the show, probably gonna be one of the elements that makes the show great and is gonna make the show work. And next, we see the main man, Black Bolt. And I can tell you right from the get-go, seeing it as a whole, he's one of the more powerful characters in the whole Marvel Universe. We'll have to see what they make him to be in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And he's being portrayed by Anson Mount, which also has a notable role in the TV show Hell on Wheels. A few weeks ago, there was already a leaked shot of Black Bolt and his canine friend Lockjaw, as you can see in this picture. And we also see a few shots from Karnak and Gorgon in there. Karnak is played by Ken Leung, also known from the big hit series Lost, and Gorgon is played by Eme Ekuyakur, which also has had some roles in How to Get Away with Murder. Next, we also see a couple of cool shots of Mike Moe, and he's playing Triton. And it looks really cool because we see him swimming and we see him in full makeup for a brief second. That just looks to be awesome. By the way, the two females we're seeing in here are Isabella Cornish. She's playing Crystal. Probably the most important female role will be Medusa, and she's being portrayed by Sorenda Swan, also known from Chicago Fire, I think, and from some movies like Percy Jackson. So one of the most interesting thoughts people will probably have by now is if the Inhumans are gonna cross over with the Inhumans already shown off in Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And I think there's a few indications that they might, but also a few indications that they might not. First of all, when we see the clip with Black Bolt and Lockjaw in town when he's fighting off policemen, we see this old Mercedes, and I'm talking like the old SL class R129 that was built from 1985, I think, until 2001. So that's very curious because that's a very specific car to show off in the trailer. Now, might not be anything, but I'm just saying. So it remains to be seen if the current adaptation incarnation of the Inhumans is even in the same timeline as the rest of the MCU, seeing as it is in the 90s, most likely, and the MCU is our own timeline, around 2012. However, there's also a lot of valid points that could go in favor of it being connected to the MCU. One is the SWAT car we see, the patrol car that we see in the trailer, is actually from Honolulu on Hawaii, where the show is being filmed, but it seems that it's also taking place on Hawaii on Earth. And the full circle is actually the ending of Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. this season, with Coulson being in space. According to the comics, the city of Atalan, what is their home from the Inhumans, also being in the vicinity of the moon. And to make it even cooler, that could actually tie both of the shows to the upcoming Avengers Infinity War movie, which, as we heard, is gonna take place in space as well. So overall, the trailer, leaked trailer, it's not a full trailer, that's probably coming in Comic-Con maybe in the next month or so. The feeling that it's left me with, it's pretty cool. The concept looks really good. It's a good cast with some strong characters, but I think I'm just wondering how it's all gonna fit into the MCU, Infinity Wars and all that. So that will be very interesting to see. I'd like to thank you guys again for watching. If you liked it, like the video, and if you want to see more of these big trailers and stuff, subscribe.